Hi, everybody. Welcome. This week, well, first of all, I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't done this video in a while. So if you like these, let me know. If you don't, no big deal. I put a little bit of effort into, I put a lot of effort into creating these videos. And if you like them, I'd love to hear, because I don't get the benefit of an in-class classroom or a synchronous online class where I can get feedback from you guys regularly. So I'm in essence talking to a camera right now, or when my dog is in the room, I get to talk to her. But if you like these things, let me know. As you can tell, I sometimes do them, sometimes don't. And it's, you know, I'm hoping they make a difference. Anyhow, this week, I bet you didn't realize you'd be going through all this technical jargon in a casino class. But like I told you at the beginning, this is, it's not necessarily an easy class, and this week is no different. We're talking about currency and suspicious activity reporting, basically how to cheat a casino. And first of all, you can't, okay? That is a question I get often, is what's the best way to win or cheat at a casino? And the short answer is you can't. In this lesson in chapter 8, we're going to go through the suspicious reporting and what to look for in terms of activities on the floor and within the employee ranks that kind of give you a red flag for someone who is cheating. This also being one of the most regulated industries on the planet, you have a lot of reporting that you have to do. So this chapter goes through it. It's boring, the reporting that you have to go through. It's a lot of government speak, but it is incredibly necessary to make sure you don't get taken to the cleaners. Now, we're not going to go over the identification of card sharks or counters. Those guys are known throughout the industry. They, thanks to electronics, we know who does the card counting, if you will, or the 21 counting, and we can immediately alert all the other casinos within a marketplace that this particular player is there. This is what he's doing, and they wind up getting barred from casinos. So that does happen, although it is rare these days. And if you want to get a handle on how it was in the early days, there's a movie called 21. It is loosely based on fact. It's there's some MIT students who at one point did take a few casinos for a run because they were geniuses, and they found out how to count cards properly, and they did their homework, and it will have you glued to the TV. But it's called 21, and I believe it's on Netflix. So if you're interested in that side of the business, take a look. And again, they did wind up getting caught. So in this chapter, let me run through this real quick. You're going to need to know, of course, the regulatory agencies and what the different reports are. You've got your Title 31. You've got, again, a lot of definitions in here. Loggable, custom, who the patron is, who's the agent, what a gaming day is. That's very important because that has to do with how people launder money. By the way, there's two basic ways that you will see fraud occurring within a casino, and that's one, by laundering money. Organizations do or did try to launder money. Some people try to do it now as well. And the second is employee theft. So those will be covered here. So you have the CTRs, you have the multiple MTLs, multiple transactions, negotiable instrument logs, and all the information that we collect, suspicious activity reporting, and what is to look for within a suspicious activity. There are forms that you fill out for that as well. Counterfeit, fraudulent, believe it or not, in the bill collectors, and we'll go over this in the next couple of lessons. Bill collectors now are so sophisticated they can tell fake or real currency. They can also distinguish between all the different types of currency that may be in play. The Montreal casino, for example, deals in about 6 different currencies, and their bill detectors can detect the different types of currency being used. Let's see, multiple monetary instruments. Yep, structuring. Oh, you've got the identification, fake IDs. We've got all that. And Form 8300 and Title 26. Anyhow, you'll get into all of these. And with most of the quizzes, like I've got an open book, so I'm not as concerned about you knowing exactly the number, like Title 36 or Title 26, or all the Title 31 and 26, the differences, but just understand where to go and what they represent and what they're used for, because that will definitely be on the quiz. Now, a quick story to tell you. I was at one point licensed in all 48 states where they had legalized casino gaming, 3 Canadian provinces and 2 other countries. I was in the Philippines, flew back here because of my flight that was so quick. I landed at a time zone that was before when I left, okay? So I landed and I got pulled aside, which often happens when you're in this business and you're traveling around. And the people who interviewed me asked if I had, they knew I had dinner with some officials the previous night before leaving. And I looked at my watch and I said, well, actually, I didn't have dinner with them until tonight. And I was joking. I was completely joking. And they didn't take the joke too well. So I wound up spending about 48 hours in some pretty intense questioning about what I was doing in the Philippines and what I was doing in Hong Kong and yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, they were just, they were doing their job and I was doing my job. So anyhow, those things happen. They're fun stories. And if you want any more stories, let me know. I've got thousands of them. Have a great week, guys. You know how to get in touch with me if you need anything. Again, let me know if you enjoy these videos, or if there's anything I can do to improve them, to increase engagement and, get you guys more involved in the class. I love hearing from you. If you've got questions, let me know. Thank you.